You can really get anything deleted off your credit report instantly by doing a few simple steps. Welcome back to part 2 of I Need a Place to Live Now, where I'm going to teach you how to start cleaning up your credit to see results immediately. Start getting you approved for those places, cars, and even in some industries for employment. Now, in part 1, we talked about some of the major factors that a landlord is going to look at to see if you would make for a good tenant. Those include charge-offs, bankruptcy, evictions, old utility bills that weren't paid, and a lot more. And then we came up with a plan. How are we going to tackle this? Where am I going to get started? And we decided we're going to start with the easy things first and then work our way down to some of those harder things. So let's begin at step 1. Incorrect information, reporting on your credit report, and hard inquiries that we're going to get removed. While this information seems small and irrelevant, and we know that it only has a small impact on your credit score, it has a big impact in other areas. For instance, when landlords, car dealerships, and even places of employment like banking industries or casinos are looking to hire you, they are all just looking for one thing, and that is financial stability. Hard inquiries let them know if you're constantly looking to borrow money. Are you constantly in bonds? Are you handling the money that you do report to them responsibly? They want to know that if I give you something or if I hire you, you're not going to be in a place of desperation and either not able to pay me back or I have to worry about you taking something. So we want to remove those hard inquiries because it takes away the preconceived notion that they may form by seeing them. We want to try to get it down to 3 minimum. If we can get them all removed, great, but 3 max if possible. Now, this process is very easy. You can do one or two things. I'm going to show you the easy way, and I can show you the way that I prefer to do it. The first way you can do it is simply by calling all 3 of the credit bureaus, Experian, Equifax, and TransUnion. You call them, let them know that you have unauthorized inquiries on your credit report that you would like to get removed. They will then ask you which ones they are, and you list them off. You tell them that you did not authorize and you have no recollection of these inquiries. Guys, if you do have legitimate inquiries, for instance, you bought a vehicle through Alley Finance and you have an inquiry through Alley Finance, you have a credit card with Capital One that is active, do not dispute those. They will be linked to that open account and they will not get removed. So we're going to focus on the other ones, okay? Now, the second option you have is sending in an inquiry dispute form. You can either send it directly to all 3 of the credit bureaus or send in a complaint through the CFPB. The reason I like choosing option 2 is because there's a paper trail. In the case that they do not remove it off your credit report and they give you a hard time, you have something in writing saying that I requested them to remove this information. I did not authorize it and it is violating my rights. When you send in that complaint to the CFPB, they will then handle it for you and you have something concrete and in writing about your complaint. I do have pre-made inquiry dispute letters, so if you would like one, put it in the comment section. I'll get the information over to you on how to receive it. Now, let's talk about that personal information. Again, it seems small and irrelevant, but can be a huge thing. This is important for later down the road. When you are disputing the harder things like the collections and the charge-offs and all the bankruptcy information, you want to get anything linked to those negative accounts off of your credit report. So any misspellings of your name, names that don't look right or is not you, get them off of there. You can also do that through the inquiry dispute form by just listing it under personal information. That was really easy, right? Not a lot of work, not a lot of time. Just how we want it to be. Now that we've gotten a little bit of progress, let's move on to step 2, which is collections. We'll be talking about that in the next video, so stay tuned. Make sure you guys like the video, save it. You're going to need these steps. Save the video, okay? Share it with your friends. We want to get this information out to everybody. We spilling all the tea here, okay? We want everybody to know because they need it, we need it, you need it. I'm giving it to you, give it to them. That's all I ask in return. Thank you so much again for tuning in, and I'll be seeing you in the next video.